I'm going to talk with you about thriving. And we're going to look at how do we thrive no matter what. When those challenges come, what keeps us going? How do we tap into our bigger vision and keep moving forward and bring that into reality in 2018? That someday, we can bring it in today. We can start on that today. We can bring that forward. Some days will always stay someday unless we bring it into the now. A key to manifestation is that we want to claim where we're going. We want to know where we're going, what it is that we're wanting to manifest, that we're wanting to bring in. And then by golly, we got to take some steps to get there, to bring it here, to bring it forward. And we're going to talk about some of that today. And I want to give you a bit of a roadmap to help you do that so that you can really bring forward those things that you want in your life that are birthing within you. The seeds, we're actually going to plant them and help them grow. If they cannot see you, if they cannot hear you, if they don't know who you are and what you do in the world, you cannot help them. I was about 19 years old, 20 years old. I'd gone to a Women's of Faith conference. It was the first time I'd ever been to something like that, where there are thousands, not hundreds, thousands of women, a little tiny like screen, stage, the big jumbotron, what I'm talking about. And I had never seen motivational speakers. Women of all different shapes and sizes were taking the stage. They were sharing their stories, and hearts were transforming. I could feel it inside. I could see it around me. And it planted this thought, what if my story could be used for good? What if what had happened to me, I saw the power of generations of hurt and kind of the destruction that can happen in that and echo out the power of that. What if I could do the opposite for good? I wanted the transformation, but not like that vulnerability. So I gave up the dream. Shrunk back. I could never do that because at that point in my life, I could barely stand up and say my name in front of 2 or more people. My knees would shake. I would lose all of my thoughts. My ears would ring. I went right to that purple I talked about. No, red, purple. Eyes would water. I'd be lucky if I could get my name out. Seemed impossible. But when a seed is planted, when you're being called forth, when there is a dream, sometimes it just needs to grow a little bit more. We need to go a little bit further on the journey. And here's the thing about stepping into that someday, bringing it forward. You don't have to do it all at once. It's step by step. And every step prepares us for the next and the next. And it'll come in unexpected ways, because remember, we have to not be attached to that how. And we might even find, I think I like the spotlight. I think I love connecting with people in this way. I never knew that about myself. And then learning how to do it in a way that is more aligned with what you're wanting to achieve. There's a growth process. I'm growing all the time. And we have that opportunity. So when we're looking at thriving, when we're looking at moving forward, bringing into reality those things that matter most to us, I'm going to invite you to resist the urge to say, I could never do that. I wish I had said yes sooner. I wish I had leaned in sooner. How many of you have ever felt that way about things? Yeah. We have emergency kits for earthquakes, right? We know what to do, where to go. We've rehearsed and we practice for when that earthquake happens. It's not if. We expect an earthquake to happen at some point, and we know what to do, and we know where our things are. What if we had that same approach in our life? Like, we know a storm's going to come. There will be a storm. There will be a challenge. Now that we know that, what are we going to put into our toolkit, our emergency kit, to help us? So perhaps it's this regrouping, taking a breath, and maybe focusing a little more on, what are some alternatives versus so much on what isn't, or how big The challenge is. One of the things I have found really helps me is stopping and pausing before reacting. Because when we're stressed and we're tired and stretched a little bit thin and that one more thing happens, we don't always show up in a thriving, vibrant way.